Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker is a 3D beat-em-up wherein you play as Batman. Beyond. The game's primary gimmick is a suit change mechanic. You find big glowing letters in the levels, and after you obtain them, you can switch to new costumes. The defensive suit has high defense and is sluggish. The offensive suit is powerful and swift, you get the idea. I owned the game as a child, and I played it to death. This footage is from the Let's Play I uploaded way back in 2016, recorded on real hardware. Now, I don't think I could, in good conscience, call Batman Beyond a good game, but it is interesting. It has cool level design ideas, some neat boss battles, and it's fun to play, on the Nintendo 64 at least. There was also a PlayStation port, and while I vaguely knew of it, and also vaguely knew it was different, I never saw much point in experiencing it until recently. I was not prepared, to put it lightly. The only two playthroughs of the PS1 port seem clearly tool-assisted, for good reason. Virtually nothing about this game works the way you'd expect, and it feels actively hostile toward the player in rather unusual ways. None of the attacks, hitboxes, or suits function quite right. The enemies are nearly impossible to read, and there's comically poor feedback. I've played a fair share of retro beat-em-ups, them being my favorite genre and all, and some of them have been quite terrible, but this is one of the worst. And it's not as though there aren't plentiful mechanics and ideas and potential strategies in here. The offensive suit has longer and harder hitting combos, the defensive suit has an elbow thrust and invulnerability mode, there's a flip kick you can do by attacking right after a crouch, there are various bat gadgets with unique bat utilities, but the game isn't designed around any of that. In beat-em-ups, the player's moveset needs to rhyme with the world around them. It should feel like clicking puzzle pieces into place. But that sense of rhythm, flow, and intuition is unobtainable in Batman Beyond on PS1. To make matters even worse somehow, the sound design is comically unsatisfying. Just listen. It's straight up surreal to me how hard this port dropped the ball, especially with a sister game that, while not fantastic, had none of the same flaws. I did eventually find a cheese that worked, but it's so mind-numbingly painful that I doubt anyone else would even bother. While the defensive suit is equipped, if you block, you're invincible. The only consistent way I've found to survive in this game is to hold block, wait for the enemy to hit your shields, kick back once, then block again. Repeat and repeat and repeat. My method may not be flashy or fluid or fun, but it works. You haven't won this day, Batman Beyond, no matter how unspeakably terrible you might be.